What's going on, guys? Apparently, we have a new release from Icon de Parfum. I have done zero research. I have no idea what it's called. The theme behind it. It doesn't get much more blind than this. That'd be great if it would focus, wouldn't it? Here we go. So it's a 50 ml. It's an X straight. I have no idea what the hell it is. Shout outs to Jay for sending it to me. Let's check it out. Stay tuned. All right, here we go. Again, I have no clue whatsoever what the theme of this is. The last one was Summer 95. That was more about the hot concrete basketball courts and blackberry lemonade and all that good stuff. So, very dark yellow. It's called Wicked City. So this is Wicked City on the bottom, frosted on the back side of the glass, as you can see. This definitely did leak. Not necessarily his fault. I mean, I'm at elevation. That kind of crap happens. Let me clean this off real quick. All right, now then, with it cleaned off, I got to tell you, strong citrus smell. Almost a little boozy as well. A good spray and a half, technically. So you can see the juice level, how much actually leaked out. Quite a bit. I'm surprised the box isn't more like soaked. It absorbed it very well, I have to say, because it's quite a bit of juice that leaked out. So we'll give this a second, see what it smells like, then we'll pull the notes up as usual and see how accurate I was. Something very distinctive. This is another strange one. So one of the beauties of Icon de Parfum is he's always telling stories. It's always personal stories, flashbacks from Jay's life. Arizona Sunset was telling a story about his stepdad smoking a cigarette, drinking coffee on the porch. It has a cigarette accord and rich, robust coffee, and so on. He's always telling stories. So if you're looking for some good storytelling quality from a nice indie brand, Icon de Parfum is what you're looking for. But it's a little astringent, like it's got this sting to it. It smells like there might be a little bit of a leathery feel to it. There's a light sweetness, but it's not very sweet, but I feel like as it dries it'll get sweeter. And it's not like, it doesn't come across like a creamy vanilla type of thing. I'm not saying there isn't vanilla in here, but it doesn't strike me as that type of sweetness. It's more of a fruity type of sweetness, really. It's fresh. It's not quite zesty, more jelly-like, like almost like a limoncello type of note, if you will, like that thicker fruity lemon smell. I'm not saying that's in there, but that's kind of like the feel of the aroma, if you will. When I smell it, that's the feeling that I get. There's definitely something spicy hanging out in the backdrop. This is a strange one, but it's not, oh my god, amazing. And it's not bad in any way, shape, or form. It's actually quite good. I would put it in the, at minimum, better than good territory. So it's going to get a pretty decent rating at minimum. But it's another strange one. So Jay's all about the storytelling and always about these strange ones. So let me grab my phone. I'll pull it up on screen for you guys after I get it pulled up on my phone. Okay, we got Icon de Parfum pulled up on the website. Let's go to shop now. Here we go. Wicked City. So it is a little boozy. Obviously, I'll pull it up on screen for you guys to see it more. So that little bit of boozy feel I got at the top. It's 1898 whiskey, specifically. Decaying bark. That's odd. Haunted oak, orange blossom, pink pepper, tobacco, and vanilla bean. So there's your sweetness, that vanilla bean. So it actually is, but it's not creamy vanilla. But there's something sweet about it. But there's like this fruitiness to it. There's an earthy tone. So here's the read up on it. Jerome, Arizona was once known as the wickedest city in the country. The once bustling mining town has burned down 3 times, every time being rebuilt on the lost souls of the forgotten. Now a haunted tourist destination, Wicked City was created to capture the soul of this little town on a hill that has seen so much despair. My wife and I spent our honeymoon there and every anniversary since, going on ghost tours, eating and drinking. For a city that has seen so much death, it has brought us so much life. See, always telling stories. So this is where he and his wife go for their anniversary. And this is him telling the story. So decaying bark, that's an interesting note. I'd like to know what the actual name of the oil is. Is it actually called decaying bark? Like a rotten wood smell? It doesn't really smell rotten to me, though. This is a strange one. This is a situational, very niche fragrance. It does tell a story, obviously. Now that I read the story that he's trying to tell, it kind of makes sense, you know? The color of the juice will lead you to believe it's got this thick, juicy fruit, almost jelly-like limoncello type of smell that I was talking about. It's very strange that that's not in here. That smells, I don't know, maybe the way the whiskey and the orange blossom are mixing, it's kind of giving me that smell. I don't know. Definitely get a lot of the whiskey, though. Not surprised to see a boozy note in there. It did have a little bit of a boozy feel. It's definitely quite strong. I don't know if I see myself wearing this, though. It doesn't lack wearability. It's just a strange scent. It really is. I gotta give it to Jay. He's always creating something different. Not any one of his fragrances smell like any one thing else. He's got some mass appealing, easygoing stuff, your 623 glass quartz and such. And then Mill Avenue blue fragrance, watermelon heavy blue fragrance. So he's got some easygoing stuff, but he's got some more artistic niche conversation pieces. And this is definitely one of those. Wicked City falls into that, kind of like with Arizona Sunset. Much more wearable than Arizona Sunset for me. I don't know. I'm kind of vibing with it in a strange way. I think this one's better than good. I'm not going to sit here and call it very good, but I think it's a 6.5 out of 10. Wicked City gets a 6.5 out of 10. Better than good rating. Not average, above average. Average would have been 5, 5.5. So 6.5, almost in that very good territory. I just got to spend more time with it. First impressions rating, I do think it's better than good. And it's worth a sample. It's worth experiencing. You can get samples. Let me go see how much samples are running for. You can get a men's discovery set for $28, and you can get 5 mLs of all of them. 5 ml of Arizona Sunset, Glass Court, 623, Mill Avenue, The Valley, and Wicked City. So you can get a 5 ml of each of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fragrances for $28. So not too shabby. Maybe look into that if you want to explore the house. Because, like I said, I can tell you right now, the 3 versatile, mass appealing ones are Glass Court, 623, and Mill Avenue. The Valley, Arizona Sunset, and Wicked City are his storytelling, artistic fragrances, where he's telling a story with every fragrance, but these are a little bit more, I guess you could say, challenging in some ways because they're so out the norm. They're not a familiar scent profile. So kudos to Jay for constantly staying outside of the box and not going anywhere near it. So not too bad. 6.5 out of 10, better than good for Wicked City. Well, that's my first impressions on Wicked City, the newest offering from Icon de Parfum. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate all the feedback, and I love hearing from you guys. How many of you tried this already? What do you think about it? Do you love it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Very curious for those of you that have tried it. It definitely continues to evolve and get better and better and better as it dries, as most fragrances get better as they dry down. This is nothing short of that. Definitely an interesting fragrance. Worth an experience, I would say. Not something I would rush out to get or blind buy, but get a sample. Try it if it sounds like something you'd be interested in. And until next time, I will say if you get your hands on Wicked City and you give it a spray now, you might end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys.